I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So now that was like I had
like a son. Two funny mamas.
Look, Kym, you're looking at the wrong camera.
I'm putting all these, closing these tabs. Okay,
got it.
Now you close the tabs.
Yeah.
Am I looking at the right camera yet?
No. There you go. Look left. There you go. Oh, straight. There you go. That's it. Yes. That's it. Oh. That's it.
Your eyeballs. Center your eyeballs.
Just hit record. This is gold that we're missing out on. Huh? Oh, we're recording. All right, let's start. 3, 2, 1.
Hi. and welcome to Two Funny Mamas. I'm Kym Whitley.
And I am a horrified Sherri Shepherd. Why am I horrified? I don't know. I've been like this for 4 years.
Sherri.
Oh no.
I closed all my apps.
Kym, will you walk us through what you're doing right now?
Tell us what's going on, Kym.
Hi, everybody. I have been yelled at because my mic situation is not good because, I let a lot of people use my computer and I have 1,000 apps open and 1,000 tabs. So Chris and Sherri feel like it is part of my problem. Oh, I can't move this thing now.
They can't hear you?
No, they can hear me. Oh, there I am. I couldn't see myself. There I go. Let me close this. So I had a cartoon. It said close all tabs. I don't want to do that. Okay. Maybe I do. Okay. No, so everybody, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can, Kym.
Can you hear me?
We sure can.
Okay. Am I coming in clear or am I muffled?
You're coming in mentally deranged, but we can hear you.
Sherri, that's
Here's the deal. And I've been getting on you for
42 minutes later.
And I've been getting on you for 4 years about this. You need to have a dedicated computer for Two Funny Mamas where nobody gets on it and is able to use it to play videos, to do Zooms. This is a dedicated computer because what is happening is you have all of these tabs open and people get to get on your computer and use it, but you don't know what they have to do. You don't know what settings they have to use. And so every time we get to do the podcast, there's always an issue. So fans and followers, subscribers, 30 minutes later, we just lost Kym, her audio, but it seems like her cord is fading. So we're very blessed to have Kym because we have a guest on that Kym wanted to bring on. This always happens when Kym wants to bring a guest on. It's just mayhem.
When there's a strike is over, I'm going to get a new computer.
Somebody hire.
We have money that we have saved in the Two Funny Mamas account, and it is enough to buy you a computer that no one should be touching but you. Chris will be in LA in for a few weeks, and if you would allow him to come to your office and reset everything, he will even clean your pool, fix the leak.
Cut her mic.
Put that new toilet on that you wanted.
Cut her
mic.
Put
the dish into your closet, resurface the tennis court, and fix your plumbing. Wink, wink.
Thank you.
Now we're talking.
Now we talking.
As we have a politician on, we probably should stop because we don't want this being pulled up.
Oh yeah, let's talk that. Yeah. Let's bring her on. But I want to apologize. I'm gonna get that new computer. You're right. I do need a new computer. This computer is probably 20 years old.
Yeah, you're gonna need 2 computers. One for the family and one for Two Funny Mamas.
I'm gonna get a Two Funny Mama computer. That's a good idea. I can't wait to use that 50 percentage owner money of yours.
Sherri just gave you permission. 51%. Yeah, she gave you permission.
You're 49%.
51. I forgot. I don't do my math.
No, you didn't.
You all
I'm very
are.
excited about our. I'm sorry, Chris.
No, yeah,
about our
please.
next
You,
guest.
yep.
Yeah, let's bring our guest on quickly.
Let me tell you.
Hold on,
Let me
before-
tell you something about her. Go and Sherri, please.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Sherri
before
got to
you-
use the
before you-
bathroom.
No, I was just going to say the one thing that one of the many things that I love about you is that Kym is a very big activist in her community, and when she knows that someone needs a platform in politics, Kym is a very big supporter of women. And so I love the fact that she always will call or vis-a-vis Chris and say, I got somebody on, because Kym would never call me, but Chris will call and say, Kym wants to bring on a person who is who's running for an office to educate and challenge people. So I really do love that about
That's right.
you. So I'm very excited about the next guest that you are introducing our family to, our followers and subscribers to, so we can get to know her, a little bit about her and what she's doing. So take it away, Chris.
Democrat Joy Walters running for Louisiana State Representative in District 4. Little something about her. Walters started out working as a Senate aide for the Louisiana State Legislature and interned for former U.S. Senator Mary Landrieu,
Okay, Chris, if
Battleground,
you don't make it out
Texas,
to the state,
Obama
I'm sorry. This
for
is
America.
ridiculous. You
Currently,
Kym Whitley.
she is a Democrat State Central Committee member. She works to shape restorative justice policy from a theological aspect. Bet you wouldn't have got theological, Kym. She previously served 5 years as the Vice President of Communications to the Young Democrats of Louisiana. In 2012, she was elected to serve the 4th Congressional District of Louisiana at the Democratic National Convention in Charlotte, North Carolina. Be sure to get out and vote and support her if you're in District 4 in Louisiana. And one more fun fact. Joy has been working in politics since she was in high school. Ready for this? You too. You
Yes.
ladies know a little something about Essence magazine. Bet you haven't had this said about you in it. She was named by Essence magazine as likely to be America's first black female president. That is Joy Walters joining Two Funny Mamas.
Whoa.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Look at her. She's like this. Hi. Hey, Joy.
Now,
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Joy, do we address you as like you're running for representative, state representative, right? Correct? Because Chris
Correct.
kept messing up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Chris kept messing up your bio. So do we say like, we can't say former because that meant you were. So what do we say when we're manifesting that you will be representative elect? What's that word beforehand? Kym, look up. What's the word?
Sorry.
Representative. But I'm
Okay,
cool with just
representative.
Joy. I really am.
Well, we want to keep saying it so people in District 4 who listen to us, and we do have
That's right.
we
gotta
do have
manifest.
subscribers. Stop that noise, Chris.
It's a Michael J. White
Oh, that's
key
funny.
jingle.
He's
Get
doing
Kym's
keys,
attention.
and I did look up. Sorry, Joy. Go ahead, Representative. I'm claiming.
While Representative Walters is speaking, I need you to look up Kym. We can see you.
Okay, I just got one thing to say. I just had a problem. You know what? You're right. I can handle this later. I thought it was important. It's not. Boom, Joy. I am focused.
Are you sure?
Joy.
Oh gosh!
Damn.
Oh my gosh!
I know her mama. So that's how they talk to me. Yes. You'd be a good representative. Look how she hit me.
No, what I like
Can y'all
about
hear?
you, Representative,
go ahead.
already, I like about you, Representative Walters, is because you call out things that you know are not true. So when she said, I'm focused, I'm focused, and you went, are you? Like, you call things out. You're going to be good for the people of District 4. I know this right
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Now, are you really like that, Representative Walters? That's what I'm gonna start calling you now. Are you really like that when you get in office?
Oh, I'm just one way. So I used to actually teach at a juvenile center here, and so I
Okay.
would have to keep juveniles focused. And so I'm just that person. I'm just that person.
So, like, tell us about yourself. Like, you said you've been in
Yes.
politics since you were a young girl. Is there something
I
that
was.
drove you to be in politics? Is there a certain incident that happened? Because most of us don't say, "Oh, I want to be in politics." Like, I was trying to get a job at McDonald's at a young age.
Right. So my godfather, he was the first Black city councilman here in Shreveport, Louisiana. So prior to like the late 1970s, Shreveport had no Black representation, and the way that our districts were drawn, well, actually, we didn't have districts. We only had at-large districts. So that means that everybody in the city votes, and then they take the top so many people with the highest set of numbers. And so my godfather brought a lawsuit against the city of Shreveport and won, and that is how Blacks receive equal representation. And so that literally, of course, I was not born in the 70s. We do know this, but just that, knowing him and having that motivation and drive, just like early on, it just, I don't know, it just really helped me to get out there and to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be that voice. And then also, when I was maybe like a teenager, my state representative was a woman. And so just seeing that representation and seeing, how she carries herself and so forth, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. And so I've just been in politics probably since 6 or 7. I mean, knocking doors and campaigning and I don't know. It's just
Here we go.
You were doing this when you were 6 or 7. I'm gonna call the child labor board on your parents.
I was a volunteer. I was a
Yeah, that's what they all. That's
they
what they all
something else.
say.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, Mama Joy, they something else. They don't play on games. They don't raise some children. They out there doing everything. But let me ask you something. What is your platform? What are you running on when you're knocking on these doors? What are you saying?
Absolutely. So strengthening our education system here is specifically what I'm honing in on. Our children, 0 to 3 in the state of Louisiana, are behind by the time they get to kindergarten. And so when you get to kindergarten, yes. So that's a huge gap, right? And we know that by the time you get to kindergarten, if you have not had all the preliminary education needed, then it is very, very difficult for you to perform at a high achieving level or at any level if you don't have the basics. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, addition, subtraction, just again hooked on phonics. And so do we know how to rap? We do. Do we know how to turn up on Instagram and do our thing? We do. Do we know how to go viral? Absolutely. But we need our children to really have, the education that is needed. And so early childhood here is still an option. You do not have to send your child to any type of early childhood education, which means that, my cousin could keep my kids for me or what have you, right? And so, okay, but what is cousin teaching the kids? So again, just making sure that funding is there is very, very vital, and making sure that the centers that are currently open, that they have the resources necessary. Yeah, and so the juvenile justice piece, we definitely need to start to curtail that right now, because if not, we will have a generation of nothing but repeated offenders and offenders that are being housed even in other states. So for instance, our children that were in the juvenile system, the beds are full all across the state. So the state of Louisiana actually made an agreement with Alabama to take the children for some time because our beds here was full. Alabama sent our children back. And so therefore they were being housed at Angola. And if you don't know anything about Angola prison, it has been a prison prior to emancipation. So prior to 1865, Angola was a plantation, and now it is a prison. So like even like 1890, 1870 census records, 1880 census records, you're going to see 1890 census records don't exist for Louisiana. But anyway, you'll see where there have been Black people incarcerated at Angola, and still to this day, Black people are primarily incarcerated at Angola, and the list goes on and on. But again, you know, I'm grateful to be on the show, and I thank you all for inviting me this evening.
Thank you.
So
thank you. And I just go ahead. Yep.
Well, no, I was
gonna
just
ask
going to
the
say,
same thing.
what do you need people, like, what is our charge, you know, to any of our subscribers that might live in Louisiana? What would you like them to do? I mean, of course, vote, but is there anything else that you would?
Absolutely. Read up on the candidates as best as you can. Ask around, go to Facebook, go to Instagram. It is a critical election for us because we are risking losing the only Democratic governor in the South, and the possible like front runner in the governor's race is not our Democratic candidate. And also Election Day, which is this coming Saturday, it is Southern and Gramblin's homecoming. And those are our historically Black colleges. And we know how we are about going to our homecomings. And so the polls open at 6. Before you hit that highway, go cast your vote. If you don't know everything that's on there, if you can just vote for some things, at least vote for some things and some people and some amendments.
Vote for Joy Walters. That's what you tell them.
That's it. Vote for Joy Walters. And so look, I knew that probably 50%, maybe 60% of my district, they are college educated and will be at the homecomings. And so we have early vote. We are blessed in Louisiana to have early vote 2 weeks. And so we are pushing that early vote. But we're going to go back to the neighborhoods, let them know, hey, 6 a.m., we need you at the poll, because it is really that time. Black women here are dying. The maternal health rate here for Black women, it is not good, and it is a real thing. We rank probably close to dead last, probably like in the bottom 3 when it comes to, you know, health. Yes, domestic violence. Black women in Louisiana are more up to experience, you know, domestic violence. We make 49 cents on the dollar to what a white male makes if you're a Black woman. And so it is too much at stake for us to say, I will vote next time. And so that is my charge. You know, can you really afford to vote next time? You know, if we're risking what Medicaid and Medicare, that expansion that our governor accepted, you know, we're risking, if we lose that, okay, you know, then what, you know? And so we have 2 cancer alleys here in Louisiana. One is in Shreveport, and then the other is Baton Rouge all the way to New Orleans and below. And so, you know, our people can't afford to get cancer here. The median income for Louisiana is $27,000. $27,000. So yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
So
we need Joy. Yeah. But we definitely need Joy Walters in office. She knows what she's talking about, people. She's young, she's hungry, she's ready to get out there and fight for all these platforms and things that are going on in Louisiana. Yeah, and the people, and she will, you know, once she's going to move up the ladder, she's going to move from here to the next, and that's the kind of person you want. You do want a young person to get in there, start, because, you know, 20 years from now, who knows? You might be the governor, you might be the president. But I love that you've been getting in there at the ground floor. So I know Two Funny Mamas.
Also,
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Kym. Keep going.
No, I'm just making sure we're pushing her. But go ahead, Sherri Shepherd.
Well, what I like is that you're trying to affect change. You know, and when people say, oh, I'll vote next time, or I'm going to sit this one out, you have everything to lose. All those folks who are in Louisiana in District 4, where Joy Walters is running, you have so much to lose if you don't go out and make your voice heard. You cannot afford to sit out, because this is your livelihood. This is your very life, and this is your children's lives. Because if they're not teaching your kids, they don't have a chance to move ahead. You know, and then we've always talked about the pipeline to prison. You know, and if they're not investing in the kids' education, and they're not investing in the maternal health, because it is a fact that Black women's maternal rate is so high, and it sounds like it's really bad in Louisiana. It's an urgency that you get out and that you vote. So if you can make it to Grambling and all of the HBCU games, please get out and vote, and more specifically, vote for Joy Walters. And if you want more, do some research, but look her up, Google her, and see what she stands for.
Joy Walters is doing it. This was, I mean, absolutely. And not only, I love that she is a Democrat, she's out there doing it. If you have family in Louisiana, and particularly in Shreveport, call them up and tell them that you saw Joy Walters on this podcast, Two Funny Mamas, and what she is going to be fighting for. And to definitely go before the game, do early voting, because, you know, once you get to that game, it's a wrap. And you think about if we can get all those Black people in a stadium rushing to the game, that's what we want people to know. You got to be just as passionate to cast your vote. And that's for everyone across the United States that is watching and listening to us. When it is time to vote, I didn't really understand that as a young person, but as I got older, I saw how our vote really affects all these programs. You have to go out and vote for the right person. A lot of us don't understand how important that is. Voting is like your credit score. It is that important to keep it up. So please, if you're in the 4th District, you're in Louisiana, go out and cast your vote, early vote for Joy Walters, or go on Saturday before the game. She is running for state rep in Louisiana. Make sure you punch that card, or if it's digital, hit that by Joy Walters. Thank you so much, Joy Walters, for coming on Two Funny Mamas.
Thank you so much, Joy.
You all have a good afternoon.
We wish you all the best.
Yes,
thank you.
I can't wait. Absolutely.
Great work, ladies.
That was
no
pretty
great
good.
work. Let me talk to this girl. No, it ain't no great work.
Look, I was waiting.
I'm gonna step back.
I was waiting to get this.
This is what we had to stop Kym from doing. She was gonna eat a salad through the entire discussion with Representative Joy Walters. And I said to Kym, how we gonna get people to vote? Watching you eat salad.
You're right. That's why you're my friend. You look out for me. I was hungry.
You know what's so funny is everybody goes, why you treat Kym that way? Why you so mean to Kym? For some reason, people think you 13. That's what makes me laugh when I read the comments. People think you are 13 and a baby, and like, because they think you just like so innocent. Like Kym don't know life yet. Kym is probably a multi-billionaire and we just don't even know it. She got more businesses. She got degrees in art. The girl got artwork all over that's probably worth, I don't know what. She owns
$5. Too cheap.
No, like I'm giving you a flower. You own property. Like you're an entrepreneur. You're really, really smart. But you give off this thing of helplessness. I don't know if it's you sticking your foot in the camera or you eating on camera. Why folks think you can't do nothing?
You stopped me doing that. And I was mad about that.
What is that?
You know that, right?
I was mad about it.
Right, because I haven't done it since our first season. And I just, wanted to stick my foot in the camera. And that was it.
I think that people, I was reading the comments. It was so funny when I was reading the comments. And I said to numerous people, we're not going to break up and we're not going to argue because we've been 30 years. Like, it's inconceivable because we have new subscribers and we have new followers who don't know our relationship. And I sometimes
Right,
I think
true.
we probably have to reiterate for the new followers, you know, because we've known each other for darn near 30 years. So when
A
you've had a
long
friendship
time.
that long, this ain't no entanglement. We ain't been talking for 7 years and we've been
Oh
pretending
boy.
that we are, you know, friends. We really are. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about this? I don't know. Chris probably wants to make it a red paper plate
What?
episode about Will and Jada. You do know what's going on, right, Kym? If you sit up
I
and tell me
heard
you ain't
that.
heard nothing.
No, I
Stop
heard it
looking
because
down.
y'all put it in our text thing.
In our group chat.
That's the right, but I didn't open it because I didn't want it to be true, so I didn't read it, so I can believe it's not.
Oh God, that's why people think you helpless. Because you go, I don't want it to be true, therefore I will not read it. I'm gonna tell people to just knock you out the group chat. You don't need to be in the group chat. Because Kym, we send stuff. We have this group text, and we send stuff all the time. Political stuff, entertainment stuff. Kym comes in 3 days later and goes, I never read that. What's happening with this? And we've already discussed it.
I'm gonna take this out so I ain't gotta hear.
Wow, she's literally walking off.
She literally took the earbud out.
Are you able to say who's in the group chat?
No.
Okay, that's how you know it's cool. Yeah.
It's a group chat where we can talk about anything. We talk about anything and everything.
We do. And if y'all put that up about Jada and Will, I just feel like it might not be true. Did it come out of Jada's mouth?
Do we want to?
Yes, Kym.
Do we want to set the table?
Oh, jeez. We can't set the table. She don't know what we're talking about. She did an interview with Hoda Cobb. Kym, all of this came out of Jada Pinkett's mouth. And Kym still won't believe it's true. You are the most naive grown person I have ever met in my life. The most naive, grown-up, smart person I've met in my life.
I don't want it to be true. Now you can tell these ain't my ear things. They will not stay in my ear. Or I need to put alcohol in my ear. I'm gonna have to clean these, get these back to her.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably the wax making it slide.
I have a question. With this is on the I guess this would be pre a memoir coming out. Is this more pro wrestling gimmick, or is she really throwing her husband, or I guess separated husband, under the bus?
Wait, she's about to go pro wrestling?
So she has a book coming out. She has a book coming out, and now
you said pro wrestling. That's
pro
what you
wrestling.
said.
Yes, exactly. Is this a pro wrestling move, as in they're telling a story? It's not real, or is this her just not caring about his feelings? Like, oh my God, like how bad does that make him look?
Wait a minute. You think this makes him look bad? Are you kidding? This makes him look bad?
Yeah, you think this makes him look bad?
Makes that slap look a whole lot less about.
I think it sheds a different light on everything now. When you say that, when you say when the world believes that you're married and that you are happy for all intents and purposes, and that you've worked out all of your issues, and you're on red carpets together and you're smiling, and you even slapped somebody in protection of your wife. And then you come and say you have been separated and separated for 7 years, since 2016. And then she's also said, Kym, that she will not divorce. She says she will not divorce Will, but they're separated. And she didn't want to divorce him because of the kids. These daggone kids about 60 years old now. Willow and Jada are grown. And I believe in 2016 they were grown. So it gives a different meaning to entanglement, like the August Alsina situation. It gives a different light on, him slapping Chris Rock in defense of his wife. But they really even though they were technically married, they were separated. We don't know if he's been living in a separate household. We don't know. And then, wait, Tommy Davidson came out and did an interview with what's his name, Chris? Shay. The football player that has a podcast that everybody goes to.
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
She didn't say Shay Shay.
Ain't it called Shay or something like that? But anyway,
it probably is. Yeah.
Tommy Davidson said out of his own mouth, Kym, that Will Smith confronted him in his trailer about him kissing a kissing scene that Tommy Davidson had with Jada. And he stood, Tommy was sitting down and Will stood over him and was like, I don't like what you doing. And Tommy was like, hey, what? And Will was like, you know what you doing. And Tommy was like, when you standing over me, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. But he said Will really confronted him. And Jada was like, hey, y'all, hey.
But was this back when they did Woo or whatever the movie was? Babs
whatever
or whatever
they did that they were supposed to kiss, Kym. I don't think they've done too many. So if it's called Woo, it probably was. Will confronted
back in the day,
Tommy.
though. It was when he first got married, though.
It does, Kym. But what I'm saying is also you're looking at a person with certain characteristics that is, this is another comic. And then all of a sudden, in 15 years later, it's another comic who says something about, and then it comes out, Kym, Jada said that Chris Rock, when he thought they were divorcing, he asked her out and she said no. So this sheds another light on when people are saying he's always making jokes at her expense at the Oscars, then maybe, it's so many, like they've had 7 years to unpack all of this. And we just getting it. I feel like the child in a bad marriage. That was not called for what you just did to your hair. We just started the podcast.
Couple things. Club Shay Shay.
Started the podcast.
Club Shay Shay is Shannon Sharp's podcast. I also want to note I've stood next to Tommy Davidson. Tommy Davidson is all of 5'6", $140. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, so
that's another. No, that's what I'm saying. That's interesting.
Okay, first of all, so I do accept your apology,
problem.
Chris, for laughing at me when I said Shay Shay. I accept your apology.
I'd like to apologize.
No, it's okay because I already accepted it. And you need to
So it is called that.
Yeah.
It's Club Shay Shay.
I was trying to style it. That don't look right. So
Well,
this
it's
is
eccentric.
interesting. I am such a fan and friend of Will Smith and Jada. But definitely, Will Smith is one of the nicest human beings. He really
Well,
is.
we're not talking about, let me tell you who's nice. Tommy Davidson is nice. Chris Rock is nice. August Alsina is nice. Jada Pinkett is nice. And Will Smith is nice. So we're not decimating their character. We're just talking about the fact that
I know that.
this is a family. Everybody in the family knew they've been separated, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Every time y'all come to the red table, you came to the red table talking about Alsina like everything was copacetic. We weren't privy to this, and now everybody's wondering why is it out? Why are you saying it now? But also you've been separated for 7 years.
That's a long time.
We looked at them at one point, and remember when they were considered like the royal black couple before Barack and Michelle took their place?
I wonder why she will not do the divorce, because it would. Will's been divorced before. He's been married and divorced before. I don't know. Why not let him go or her go?
She did not want to divorce him. She didn't say why. It could be religious, because, she may feel that way. It's so many.
I would think business-wise, it's probably just smarter to stay together.
Business.
Chris, you're absolutely right. They have a lot of business entanglements. So, and I'm going to say this on the show tomorrow. Had I known, we're going to use entanglements all night.
Business entanglements.
It would have been cheaper for me to stay with my husbands and just be separated than go through the divorce. I went through it financially. I lost all of any money I had accumulated from working everything.
Yeah.
I had nothing. So all my checks from The View was going to a lawyer. My checks from a Newlywed Game, as soon as I got a check, I had to turn it over to something with an ESQ on the end. So maybe it is also cheaper. I should have stayed with Sal and we just separated. It would have been so much cheaper. So yes, maybe it is.
It definitely would have been cheaper.
For the financial aspects of it, because
It's
unentangling
true.
all
That's
of
that
that
thing that says it's cheaper to keep her.
it's cheap them to keep him. So
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know how you can, it's like living in your truth. That's a hard thing to, be carrying around in front of people like you still married and still, I'm not saying they're not in love, but
But they probably they're probably not in love, but they probably love each other and are best friends. That's what I'm thinking. Because I got exes that I keep in touch with. We've been on this a long time. I'm sorry it took me so long.
next
I got some
time,
exes.
don't wear your pajamas on the podcast.
How'd you know this was my pajama top?
I know I know you. I've known you for a long time. And you got your pajama headband on.
I was in a hurry. But wait, there are exes. Don't you think that there are exes that you can remain friends with? That I could still be like, there are exes.
Yes. Absolutely. I think it might, Jada has a book coming out. It's just like the timing of it. I don't know. Maybe like that Oscar slap may not have happened had the August, because there was so much backlash with the August Alsina debacle, that maybe had she come out with it then and said, you know what, me and August were seeing each other because I've been separated from my husband since that would have been for 5 years. And more people probably would have been like, oh, because, we also were upset because he was a baby. We thought August was very young. So more people might have been like, oh, okay, we can understand. Or it might have been a backlash because they're still married. I don't know when there's a right time to tell the public. But when you throw it all on one plate together, people have a hard time on it.
And is it the public's business? Let's just be honest.
Okay, well, when you make a public announcement on a show and it's an exclusive by Robin or Oprah or Hoda, and you come on TV and they put on those lights on you and say action, yeah, it is. It's a public. That's why me and you don't put stuff on Instagram about our relationships. Because once you make an announcement, and I don't know, Jada, the one thing I have to say in their favor is Jada and Will can't do nothing and not make an announcement. They're Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. So at some point, you do got to say it because you are too known. You can't, Jada can't just go be dating somebody and go, this is my lover, because we will be like, wait a minute, you married. Will, the same thing. So yes, she would have had to made an announcement. Once you let in people into your bedroom and they know it's an entanglement with another man, everything else is, it's kind of, this is why I don't post nothing, Kym. Because
no, you're absolutely right.
Once you put, it's like, it's not my business. I really don't care to make it my business, but it's so everybody's talking about it, and here it is.
Right.
I don't like spending my whole hot topics talking about somebody's divorce and trying to break it down into the whys and the hows, because I think marriage is an amazing thing and a beautiful thing, and I'm sad that they're, it's like this, and maybe they're friends, maybe it's good for them. I don't know, but I don't want to spend my whole 18 minutes talking about Will and Jada, but it's it's just so layered. I have to.
No, it's absolutely a layered situation. And you look at it and if you really put yourself in that position, which is hard to do, your children are grown. It's time to come out and say, so they can be free. I don't think you live free. Like you say, you're not as free as you could be because I can't go date other people. I have to keep up this facade. So I believe that is absolutely. And that's a hard thing to do for 7 years.
But even if you tell it now, technically you're still married. So you separated and then you start dating other people, then that looks a little crazy. It gives a different meaning to y'all open marriages, because then it made me go, now you remember August Alsina said Will Smith gave him permission to date Jada, and Will Smith said he did not give him that permission. But if y'all was separated at the time, I kind of believe that August, you would. It seems.
It's tough. And this is what's really hard. With August's career, you don't hear from him after that. I feel like it damaged him a little bit going through all of that. You know, that's grown folks' business. He ain't grown enough to handle that. So he's gone through some things.
He has. I think a lot
Yeah.
of people were, you know, also, again, the reason why I said, you know, maybe had this been put out there about the separation when the August Alsina entanglement issue started, maybe the Oscar slap may not have happened. You know, but now that we know that Chris Rock, or at least, you know, Jada says that Chris Rock asked her out, maybe it would have been different. Maybe Chris would have made a joke that now him and Jada are together. You know, I don't know. Maybe they would, if they had said they were separated, maybe they wouldn't have been attending the Oscar. It's so many things. But I just don't know if that slap would have happened. You know, this is something, this slap, that has horribly derailed Will Smith's career. And maybe
Has it really? He just did Bad Boys. I don't know if it derailed it. It slowed it down.
No, Kym, that was after. You mean the new Bad Boys?
Yeah.
Or the one
That was already
out?
on schedule then.
That was already.
But he just made
We
it.
don't know how that's going to do. He did a movie called Emancipation
There you go.
that was Oscar worthy. He
But
can't
it also
go to the Oscar.
on Apple TV. A lot of people ain't got Apple TV.
No, Kym, that's not true. Things have gotten nominated off of Apple TV. I'm saying that Emancipation was something that would have been released on a big screen, and it didn't get any play. He can't go to the Oscars for the next 10 years. We have to see now how Bad Boys will do. I'm saying things are moving. Did he get blackballed? No, but it did derail.
No.
It did slow
It
it down.
derailed. It did. But what's he got? $200 million? Does he need another movie?
It's not the money. His career.
It's not?
That's just like saying, oh, Kym, well, that's how you feeling because you don't have that kind of money. But if somebody said, Kym, if you want $1 billion, you still would be an actress. You would.
Right. And I'd take my money and I'd make my own movies.
But he's a producer. He's like an executive producer on those movies that he does. And if people are not watching, nobody was even talking about Emancipation. That was an amazing movie with Will Smith. And I was just like, damn, this is something that would have gotten a lot of press and a lot of play. He had to lose weight, a lot of weight for this movie. He had to do so many physical, like it derailed him. Really in a bad way.
I think it derailed his trajectory. It might have derailed that. I don't know if it derailed his career. Because one thing is that we are forgiving people. We haven't forgot about that and moved on. I think Bad Boys is going to do well.
No, please. No. Black people be forgiven. When you Google what was the joke that, it says, that's all I typed in. It finished it and said Chris Rock told at the Oscars. People have not forgotten. You can bring up anything about Chris Brown and people will still talk about him and Rihanna. You can bring up stuff about
I still feel like it's not a major thing. People move on. One thing they do. We're always because of the Instagram and the this and that. I think that we are more of a microwave society. That things are like what's next, just like our thread that we all have. It's like, what's next? What's the big thing? That's why a lot of times I don't make a comment because I know in 10 minutes it's going to be another topic.
When I say you don't know what the you talking about sometimes, I go, you don't know what the you
Chris,
talking about.
You see what I'm talking about, Chris?
Yeah, this is worth at least seven comments.
Opinion does not matter. Because I went against her. Tourists don't like that. The tourists don't like that.
No, because first of all, I can tell you're not in touch because you called it the Instagram. You don't even know what to call it. The Instagram, people gonna be over it because they spend all their time on the Instagram. What?
They're renting their videos
Chris?
from Blockbuster Video.
Chris?
What's that?
It's time, Chris. I need to show Sherri something. Since you're gonna be so particular and always talking about what I say is wrong, Chris, please roll the video for Sherri Shepherd.
Okay, Logan,
geez,
I'm
what
just going
video?
to tell you real quick. We've got a video that we had mentioned. You can pop the two of them on the screen. Let's roll.
I'm saying it so that giving you a hint, Chris. In comedy, you're supposed to already turned your mic off
This is
and
pre-recorded.
said to Logan,
Pre-recorded.
"Oh Lord." Okay.
He's got that suit on. He's got that little form fitting, like the little GQ on.
The little form fitting.
And James don't smile.
And the little.
James don't smile.
Uh-huh.
James meet a lot of people at work. But then let me tell you something. James come out of that black suit. He come over there with his little shorts on and his
Little shorts.
with the socks.
Uh-huh.
He looks
Little shorts on. You busted.
I got to tell you, I didn't even remember I said that's because I hang around you too much. I'm going to blame it on not the Kym Whitley. That's the Kym Whitley effect.
I was
didn't know I said
laughing. I rewound it 7 times. I was laughing so hard. I said, she got to stop hanging with me.
Sherri,
I didn't even realize I said that. Oh my! I gotta apologize to James.
pause the background. Sherri, you know how much Kym contributes to like the rundown. Like she does do a good job. She'll bring on interesting guests. Our support of Black business is because of Kym this week with her booking. But would you call it like an anomaly if Kym sends me something before we're on the show and is excited about it? Would you say that's a bit of an anomaly?
Yes, it is.
When I say she had that queued up, ready, and a script, you heard how mad she got that I didn't just throw right to it. This woman, this makes me realize she could win an Oscar because if she puts her mind to it, we have an opportunity for glory. But
I was so excited.
you know,
No,
Well,
twice.
speaking of
She
Oscar.
said it twice.
she
What?
did.
I didn't even know that I said it, Kym. That's hanging out with you because I would have never referred to anything on James
All
as
right.
little.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
All
that's horrible.
On James.
But speaking of
Crack it
Oscar,
up.
Will and Jada should get an Oscar for making everybody think that they were still together. Whole family.
Boom. Yes. Say that tomorrow on the show. You absolutely right. They should get an Oscar for that.
Just for that. Everybody. Jaden, they should give honorary Oscars out to their grandmama, everybody who was sitting at their red table who knew good well why are we having this red table talk. We know they separated.
Right.
But they played like
Their camp is tight as Jamie Foxx's camp. When I tell you they be buttoned up, lip tight, that's some good camps. Wait, that's
And
what
speaking
I want
of-
to say. You see this?
Okay.
well, I was gonna say we're gonna get off of Will and Jada because I still gotta talk about it
Yeah.
on the show, which I hate that I gotta talk about it on the show. I don't like talking about this kind of stuff. But speaking of Jamie Foxx, you were with Jamie Foxx. How was he? You spent a great I'm sorry, Jamie Foxx's best friend was also a very good friend of yours. And you
Right,
lost
and I
him
didn't
this
send the
weekend.
picture to Chris. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
his
did,
name was
and-
Keith. What was his last name? Keith.
Keith Jefferson, and I need to send Chris
Is it on your Instagram?
a
I'll grab
picture.
it.
Yes, you can grab that, and I need to send you. Wait, hold up, because I forgot you can't cut this part out too. Mark this. When I tell you, I think I gotta go get a new phone. This is a problem. Everything.
Okay, we don't have money in the
electrical-
budget. We don't have money in the Two Funny Mamas budget for a new phone. We can get you a computer or we
Yeah.
can get you a phone.
You already had to ask
both.
permission for a computer from Mama Sherri, so I don't think you want to do a phone.
No, I'm the one
too.
that said she needed one. She didn't even ask for one.
No, it
Kim
was
still be
not Amy. It was Boutte. Wait, here it is. I pulled up the wrong person. Hold up. Let me just send my phone. Do you think when your phone starts going slow, is it the memory? What is happening?
Yeah.
Close your apps.
You got 50 tabs open. You got
that's right. I forgot about that.
yeah.
No, I
Close all
closed the
those
whole
apps.
phone down.
No, close the app specifically. Erase
So you know,
about 75% of the videos on your phone.
you know what it is? It's the messages. I don't know how to sit. I guess on my way to Puerto Rico, I can sit and just shut down all of the messages because this is a hot mess.
Just this one photo, Kym?
This is yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
I said I was gonna find the other one. That's fine. So lost a very dear friend of mine and Jamie's. This is actually Jamie Foxx's best friend. Thank you for bringing it up, Sherri. Keith Jefferson, to cancer, and he fought a good fight. And he's, I went to see him, hung out with him. Jamie was there. And when I tell you, Jamie loved this friend. I ain't never seen no friend. I hope something happened to me, Sherri. You come in and swoop in like Jamie scooped in on his friend. He took care of everything medical, his mama, flew people. But Jamie is so good. Like you would know, especially, Keith, I hope he knew that Jamie loved him.
Yeah, Jamie's
Even
a
with
good
Jamie
guy.
going through, he's just a great human being. But Keith
How
and
was
I
he?
and Jamie hung out. Huh?
Well, how was Jamie physically? How was he? Because I saw him
Oh, he
in
looked
I
great.
saw him today going to somebody's birthday party with 2 big Gucci bags. He looked great. He looked fine.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's Jamie. He looks great. He was funny. We sat up in the hospital room cracking up. We had a good time. And this is a picture. There he is, Keith Jefferson. That's a picture of him as, like maybe a year ago, I think.
Mm.
And we hung out in the 80s. And this is a picture actually my friend Cynthia found on the internet of me and Keith Jefferson on the red carpet. I said, what I got on? Just hanging. We had a ball. That was my boy. So, it's been tough. So I want to just give a shout out to Keith Jefferson and his family. He would love this. He actually made Deadline, and he still has his Madden game, and he has a movie coming out with Jamie. I think in about a week. So shout out to Keith Jefferson's family. He has his memorial, I believe, on the 21st down in Houston that I'll probably fly down for. But thank you for reminding me of that, Sherri Shepherd.
You're
Good
welcome.
shout out. I am leaving for Puerto Rico tomorrow night.
I know.
with
I'm leaving for
Joshua.
Cleveland. I'm going to Cleveland tomorrow night.
What?
Yeah, I'm going
Who's
to
it?
Cleveland.
Well, to do what?
I have-
Without me.
Yeah, this is awkward.
I see Chicago's different. Like you went to
Yeah, I'm
Damon
going to
and did
Cleveland.
riddles. For what?
I'm going to tape a comedy special there in Cleveland at the theater.
Such a
my
lie.
second comedy. No, I'm going to. I can't even
Such
do
a
it.
lie.
I was like,
Oh, I
that is
would've
a
choked. When I said
crock
I'd have
of
choked you.
horse. Yeah.
I was going to choke
No.
you. I literally was going to.
Cleveland moved the Sherri show from 1 a.m. to like 11 a.m. or like to 2:00 p.m. Because it was
Okay.
doing so well. So they moved it to a better time slot. So we're going
Because
out
it's
there.
my
and
place and they know you my friend. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I thank you for the friendship because we got a plum spot in Cleveland
good.
on I don't know what station we own in Cleveland, but I'm going out there to say thank you and hang out with the affiliates all day to meet some folks and go to some different places. We're going to Black Arts Center in Cleveland.
Oh, wow.
So I will be there. I don't know what the center is. Let me ask John because maybe some
Carol
folks.
House. You know what? You guess who's in Cleveland right now? The
Oh,
Wiz. The Wiz. The new Wiz is in Cleveland right now. Deborah Cox, of course, is there. My family is, that's why I was trying to text. My family is on their way to the show right now, and Deborah Cox is going to meet Hannah after the show.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, yes.
That's awesome. Hold on one second. John, what is the place that we're going to in Cleveland? The Black Expo or the Black Arts Center? Question mark. Okay, I'll let you know. Well, yeah, so you going to Puerto Rico. I'm going to Cleveland. I just got back from DC because I was performing with D Nice at Club Quarantine.
How was that?
So excellent. Oh my gosh, I got to send Chris a picture. It was so excellent. I got the picture. I got stuff on my Instagram. I got my stuff on the Instagram.
On the pictures.
Yeah, mine is on the Instagram. I'm going to pull it up.
Okay, Sherri. Real funny. That's not nice. You knew what I meant.
That's hysterical. You know what I'm very excited about? Let me see. Yeah. It was really good. It was a great show. Chris Spencer, Tisha Campbell hosted it. Michael Che from Saturday Night Live, Flex Alexander, Gina Yashere. It was some good stuff going on. And it was a lot of people. We were at the Kennedy Center in DC. So that was really cool.
That's
a lot of people.
Did you send Chris some pictures so he could pop it up? How much time did you do on stage?
I did. I went overtime I think I did about 19 minutes. I was supposed to do only 15.
You were supposed to do 10 to 15 minutes, Sherri.
I was supposed to do 15.
You one of them typical comics.
No, I'm Sherri Shepherd. No, I'm Sherri Shepherd.
That's true. Disrespectful.
There's a level that you get to, and you know this. When you've been struggling in comic for years, and you watch other comics who are names come in and bump you, and then you sit there and you know what's going through. Marlon and Sean
you gotta explain what bump means. You gotta explain that.
So when you're a comic and you're struggling, you're doing every comedy club or every like open mic or every cafe that they have comedy in. You're just trying to get stage time and perform to perfect your craft to get better. Frequently, a celebrity comic will come in or a name and they will bump you. Bumping means that they go, you're supposed to be next. You've been there waiting all 3-4 hours at, Starbucks because they got a comedy night. You've been waiting, you tired, you going up next, and they come and they go, oh, you know what? Marlon Wayans is here. He's going to do 90 minutes. So now you got to sit and wait 90 minutes for Marlon Wayans to go through his stuff. And Marlon is just sitting on the stool talking because he's trying out new material. It could be an hour or two. And if you want to get up, you got to wait. And this happens and people know this is the thing. This is how the hierarchy of comedy goes. If you are a name, because the club owner will do it, they will bump the other comic because this is a name. And if people in the club or the cafe see, oh, you getting people like Martin Lawrence or Amy Schumer, that means those kind of people are going to be coming all the time. It increases your business versus them going, oh, Kym Whitley next. We don't know her. We just know you want the audience thinking that not just comics go up, but we went and saw Marlon Wayans. You want the audience going, we don't know who's going to pop up, and they keep coming back. So that's why you get bumped. Right. And so when I say to Kym, I'm Sherri Shepherd, I'm not trying to be facetious. She knows it's an inside joke that I mean, because they see Kym and I on, what happened to the screen? It's blue. Because they see Kym and I on,
I think he's going to show you a picture.
I'll get the one from Instagram that,
let's see,
of me on stage.
Look at you. You look like you.
No, that was when I was at the R&B night. I didn't have a bra on, Kym. It's my first time out with no bra.
How did it feel?
It felt great. That was a strapless dress. I had to keep pulling up the dress. So that was a hard.
Wow. Ask me how it feels.
How does it feel when you go without a bra?
Dangerous. It feels dangerous. That's what it feels.
That is hysterical.
I love that you got the electrical closet as your background. Why the electrical closet?
Oh, you know what? Because you know what? When you don't have people following you around taking pictures, you just got to get it wherever you can.
That's
like
fair.
People that
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you ain't got no
Did
time
you
to be
send Did you
posing.
send a picture of you on stage? Because we got a guest waiting on us.
What do you mean we got a guest waiting on us?
Our Black business segment.
Oh, are we doing one every week?
Oh, that's what Miracle Buttercream has made possible.
It's
Absolutely.
paid for. Oh.
Oh, well, forget what I'm saying. Let's bring on our guest. Come on.
Wait,
We'll
we
just
didn't
talk
do
about
it
one
last
time.
week. But we didn't do it
Well,
last week.
Well, we
let's
we
do
were
it.
supposed to. We were supposed to do it last week, and
Right.
instead we
I
just
know.
gave Sita
Oh.
a nice shout out. So each and every week, I want you to know if you're tuned in and you're interested in supporting a Black business, this is the place to do it. Miracle Buttercream, you know Sita, she's a fan favorite. She's a favorite of ours on the show. She is taking her knowledge and ability and reaching out to other small businesses. I'm going to make her available to everybody that comes on. She's sending out stuff to our guests, including tonight's guest, Joyce. And we'll bring her on in 2 seconds. But I do want to tell you, go check out miraclebuttercream.com. There's a brand new website. You can check it out by supporting her. You are supporting Sherri and Kym. She is a paid sponsor. You all are the reason for this happening. Look at this. Sherri's got it. Kym's got some on the way, got some around the house.
Yeah, waiting on it.
Sita and Miracle Buttercream, they've signed on. They're part of the team. So you all made
There
it
is.
possible. Yeah, it's incredible.
This is the jar that it comes in. It is absolutely phenomenal. Miracle Buttercream. You open it and it smells. It's like whipped. It literally looks like, you can't see it,
Oh,
but it looks
you know
like
what I do
whipped
have on?
butter.
I have Miracle Cream deodorant on today. So I
You
smell
do?
delicious under my arms. Mm-hmm.
Well, this, I gotta
Yeah.
say, this smells it smells really good, which is why I like Miracle Buttercream. I have 3 boxes right now sitting next to me that I use when I come into the studio of the, it smells good. And it's clean. Like, it's not cloying like a lot of the perfume and cologne is.
Right.
When I tell you, I like this Miracle Buttercream. I got to get some for my feet.
We
But
get
this is
mango peach sunrise is here, and I'm telling you, people walk in off the street into Midcoast Media asking if they can get a little. So Deja, she tried it today. Logan even got some. I'm using it on my hands and elbows and whatnot, and it's great. It is. It's wonderful. So
yeah, that's
shout
it.
out.
And yes, I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh no, just shout out to Sita for making this possible, and I'm glad you all are enjoying that too. Tonight's. Or today's feature. You ready for this? This is a Kym Whitley exclusive. Okay, Kym,
This
you
is.
excited about that?
You know what? I am absolutely excited about this. And the reason why I'm excited, I met this young lady actually through Minier. But once I heard her cause and what she was doing, and she's been doing it, she could probably tell you her story. But she makes jewelry and beautiful pieces that she's made for me. I'm actually wearing some of the pieces. Where's the camera?
Oh, nice.
Why can't I get this together? Aren't these nice?
Pretty.
But I'll talk about what I really love about them, because usually with bracelets with a hook, I can't stand because they're hard to get on. But she has these extended chains that make it's simple to put on. But this young lady I met, and the reason she started this business is because of her son. And I have a son, and Arts of Hearts and Joyce. We have a lot of Joyce on here today. Joyce, come on Two Funny Mamas and tell the people about your jewelry line and where they can get it and why.
Hey, Joyce.
Hey, how you guys doing? So
Good.
I'm Joyce.
Hey, welcome.
I'm Joyce, as you guys can tell. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. So my business is called Arts of Hearts. So the reason why I created Arts of Hearts was so that I have a way to not only take care of my son, who is special needs. Being a single mother, it can be tough. So wanting to take care of him and help him with his special needs, as well as be able to help the less fortunate. So a portion of the proceeds does go to helping the less fortunate. And the ultimate goal in Arts of Hearts is to go ahead and bring or build a shelter in the long run to help house the house less fortunate people, the poor people, people that are homeless, and help build them up, as well as create events to help special needs, because art therapy is huge, and my business is based on art. So I think it would also help me be able to do that as well.
Oh,
So
well, I
that's
appreciate
pretty
it. And
much
that
that.
was what yeah, about you. But what I love is that you had to stop working so you could stay at home with your son. And the fact that you
Yes.
came up with how I can do something at home. Um, look at her son. There he is.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Jovian.
Oh man,
Oh,
so
cute,
cute.
cute.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look at it. So I love that mothers that come up with things. Um, we just always are. I love it. We are soldiers in the game. And you said, "Look, I got to be at home with my son." And I came up. You came up with this line. What could you tell us about where people can get some of this jewelry and show some of the pieces? This is I have on 3 of the pieces now. This is another favorite I got. Sherri, we're gonna send you some. This
Thank
right
you.
here. Um, it's a keychain thing, but I told her to make it for me so I can put it on a necklace. I love that. And I love, Joyce, that you made these pieces with all the colors I asked for. All these beads are absolutely beautiful. There you go. Here are some of the pieces that she makes.
Is Joyce
They
muted?
are,
Beautiful.
yeah. Look at that with the. Go ahead, Joyce. Tell them about your pieces and where they can get them.
Well, you can find the pieces on my Instagram or my Etsy store. My Etsy store is linked in the bio of my Instagram account. It's called Arts of Hearts. So it's ARTSOFHEARTS. I make tons of
Oh,
products. I also paint, I draw, I sculpt, I create jewelry, whatever you need me to do. I'm your girl. And in regards to the bracelets, a lot of times I do use actual stones. They are healing stones, from lapis to opal to onyx, all kinds of different stones. So if there's a particular stone you want, I work with clients. I also send you pictures in the process so you can tell me if you want anything changed. And then I'll let you know what the finished product is. And if you like it, you can buy it. If not, that's perfectly fine too, because I love making my jewelry. So either way it works.
Check this out, Sherri. Sorry,
yeah.
we've got an Etsy link in the description of the show. So right here on YouTube, you can just click that. Also, you can follow her. Logan keeps popping up her Instagram handle. That's Arts of Hearts. I wanted to tell you, Sherri and Kym, I don't know if you know this. Joyce, do you have that painting that you did?
Absolutely.
Check this out.
Oh, I
Talk
haven't
about
seen it.
talented.
Let me see. Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow. You know,
So there's
elephants are
actually
good
jewels
luck.
on here. Yes, and there's actually jewels on here, and it's called Voyage from India. So
Wow.
Voyage to India. So, yep.
I am on your
Beautiful.
Instagram site. I'm on your Instagram site, and you have really beautiful jewelry. You have a lot.
Thank you so
Is
much.
there?
Thank you.
I noticed a lot. Like there's lions. Is that mean something to you? Animals on your
No,
jewelry?
I love lions. Lions for me is like just shows a lot of strength. I've even painted, which you can see at the very bottom of my Instagram page. I had a painting on there that's actually in my son's room. It is of a lion, and it's of a white lion. Represents
Oh,
the fact that white lions are unique, and it has blue eyes. The blue eyes represent the hydrocephalus, and the blue represents hydrocephalus, and he has a condition called hydrocephalus, which caused all the other impairments he has.
Ah,
Blood.
got you.
So
oh,
Absolutely
okay.
beautiful.
I love that you do this
thank
for
you.
your son. That is, wow.
Even the drawings of there's a draw. Did you do that? That's what the earrings
No,
hang
I did
on.
not
Whoa.
draw that. It's just a,
Okay,
it's
then I'm
just a
taking it off.
tap. Yeah.
I'm taking it off the
Yes.
screen. Okay.
Okay.
But she
I do
could
have
do that
tons
if
of,
they wanted it.
yes,
Those are
I do have tons
earrings.
of earrings. I have the bracelet. This is probably what you're looking at in regards to the lion.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I
And
have
the necklaces. Uh-huh.
I
So
have tons
creative.
of necklaces. I have different styles that I work with. So I have this style. I have I even do like charm bracelets. Trying to look for a charm bracelet. This one that I created recently is for fall. It has pumpkins on it and leaves.
Oh, with pumpkins.
Beautiful.
That
So-
is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through Arts of Hearts on Instagram. Do you have a Facebook page?
I don't really use Facebook so much. I use more so Instagram.
Okay. Well, I'm
And,
scrolling through your page.
and Etsy.
And Etsy, you have
She's
beautiful,
on
beautiful
Etsy.com,
pieces.
yeah.
Did you hear her,
Yeah,
Sherri?
Kim,
Kym said that Joyce is on the Instagram, so you all can check that out.
On Instagram, there's no "the" in front of it. Kim.
Oh, sorry.
for our listeners who are not watching but listening, it on Instagram it's Arts of Hearts. And on Etsy.com/shop/Arts of Hearts.
And that link
Thank
is in
you
the
so much.
IG
This-
bio.
Yeah, some of these pieces are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, not
This
some, they
jade
all
right
are.
here. Look at that jade.
So
Absolutely. And I have bunched them together. And I love that you put chains on them so that it's easier because it's very difficult to put a bracelet on by yourself. But you have the chain. I can make it bigger, smaller, but I'm able to put it on while I'm alone. And that's most of the time.
I was gonna say it, but you said it first.
I know. Is there anything else, Joyce, that you'd like to add about your jewelry or anything else?
Not really. I think we covered everything. Again, any likes, follows, any support, purchasing pieces, that all helps towards my business, and I appreciate everything.
There's something interesting.
I'm sorry. If I wanted this as a necklace, you could do that, right?
Yes, I do work with the clients. So again, the clients can tell me, hey, I seen this piece. This is the inspiration. Can you do something that's inspired by X, Y, and Z? And I'm more than happy to work with them and, just create.
Put my cross on a different kind of chain. Look at that. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, no. I just want to let...
just going through the jewelry. It's so pretty.
Yes.
Thank you. And it's very affordable.
Yes, it is. Also, I really want to just drive home the point. Her son is not in the best of school districts for kids with special needs. And she's using this. She's going through school to get her doctorate, all this good stuff. This is what Support a Black Business Each Week is all about. It's what Sita signed up for, and it's what the Two Funny Mamas fans are so amazing at. Just so you know, a lot of what the goal is to get him more help and more assistance. And you all are supporting that by supporting her and her son. So just wanted to put that out there.
Get her more services. That is very important. So, right. Not only are you going to get beautiful jewelry, but you are helping with her child being able to get more services. So thank you. We got great fans.
Really do. Wonderful. Yeah. Follow Joyce at Arts of Hearts. And again, I'm going to connect Joyce with Sita from Miracle Buttercream. She's got some great small business tips, and she'll hook you up with some amazing product. So thank you so much for coming on, Joyce.
Thank you.
Thanks so much,
Thank
Joyce.
You, Joyce. And thank you. We got to send Sherri some. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, that's our time for Two Funny Mamas.
Got anything to plug?
Let me tell you something. It's 8:00 and I'm the only one left in the studio. All the lights are out. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Comedian Earthquake said that Will Smith is not the man of Jada Pinkett's dreams because she keeps bringing up Tupac.
Now, that's crazy, but okay.
Well, that he got a lot of flack for that. A lot of people were saying, you know, your wife keep bringing up Tupac, you her husband. So he was getting, but you wasn't on the Instagram when they was talking about that.
All right, let's get to. Can we? The people love it. We haven't done this in a while. Leave the glasses on. Take them off. Do whatever. Would you mind taking a quick thumbnail photo?
Yeah, I gotta get an Uber. I am like 45 minutes away from home. There's nobody on the studio anymore. I'm here
Okay,
by
you're right.
myself.
Let's get you home. No, you're right. Let's get you home.
I got a pack to go to Cleveland.
Smile, Kym. We're gonna take thumbnail photos. If you're
You're
leaving,
going to Cleveland. That's crazy to me.
if you're leaving glasses on, leave them on.
Go by the house and see Daddy.
Make sure he's been fed. Oh, great job. We got you. I do know.
Okay.
I do know you need to follow Two Funny Mamas on Instagram. Follow Sherri and Kym on Instagram and get tour dates. They're doing comedy somewhere at some point. Make sure that.
We're gonna be at Bethesda. Come on, thank you, Sherri. Your turn. Go. You do it better.
Okay, Kym, I don't even know what that means when you go. We're gonna be at Bethesda. We're gonna be October 28th. 2 shows, 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. In Bethesda, Maryland, at the Bethesda Theater. It's Two Funny Mamas. Come on out. If you're anywhere in the DC area or the Maryland area, if you have family or friends who live there, tell them about it. You can go get tickets at Sherri. Well, where else can they get tickets? You can go to Sherri Show. Okay, you can go to BethesdaTheater.com or you can go to SherriShowTV.com. Those are the 2 places that you can get the tickets. But October 28th, 2 shows only, 1 night at Bethesda Theater, Two Funny Mamas.
And we're doing stand-up. I'm sorry, I had to go back because I can't believe that she didn't have. Look at all this jewelry the girl got.
She had a lot of jewelry.
Arts of Hearts on her Instagram.
Arts of Hearts.
Chris, what was I going to tell Chris? Yes, I'm on my way to San Juan, Puerto Rico, to do I am hosting a show for the women. Let me tell you what this is. The National Council for Incarcerated and Formerly Incarcerated Women and Girls. And the incarcerated women, well, ex-incarcerated women, are doing the comedy, and I'm hosting the show. It's going to be great. Okay.
Don't kill anybody.
Yeah.
No, go kill them. You do want to kill them.
Okay. That's where I'm going. I'm going to get tips. I'm going to be like, so what do I do? If I got to go to jail, what do I do? If I got to go to prison, what do I do? Well, thank you, Sherri. You need to get home, honey. You got another show tomorrow.
I do. I got to call an Uber because it's going to take me 45 minutes to get home. So I have to, and then I got to pack. And then we got a really big guest on tomorrow. I'm very excited that he's coming.
But it will air on Friday.
No, this one will not because he's on tour. So he's popping in.
Oh,
so
yeah, change it.
There's some segments. If the star has to leave early or they can't stay for the whole show, or we will tape it and air it at a later date. But he'll be on. He'll be coming on Monday, not tomorrow, for Monday.
Okay. So it'll air on Monday. It will air on Monday.
He'll actually be here Monday because tomorrow we have Lisa Edelstein, and then Friday we have Jeannie Ma. With Jeannie Ma.
Okay, you just lied to me then. Okay, I love Jeannie Ma. Oh, girl, give her a hug for me.
Monday he's coming. You want to know who's coming Monday?
It's up to you. I don't want you to get in trouble, but it's going to be so big.
If you don't have 6 haters by June, then you're doing something wrong.
Cat Williams.
We're having Cat Williams, my friend, our friend. Cat Williams is coming on the show.
Sherri show on Monday, not on Two Funny Mamas. Don't get it twisted.
No, he's not coming. Although, we've never asked Cat to come on Two Funny Mamas.
We have not asked him, but we should.
Do you two want me to pull my hair out? Like, what in the... Are you kidding me? You've never mentioned it to Cat Williams. He'd be so great on here.
No, but here's the thing. Cat watches our show. He does.
He sure does. He does.
One time I called Cat And he turned the TV. He was like, "Look what I'm watching." And it was me and Kym acting a plumb fool. He actually loves Two Funny Mamas. We've never thought to ask
He's
Kat
incredible. He
to
is.
come on our show.
Oh, that would be great. Cat would be great.
But he is coming on Two Funny Mamas and not the Laugh Lounge. He's on my couch.
The Sherri,
So-
he's coming on the Sherri show. It's time for you to go.
Sherri, we
Yes.
missed you last week. Cedric the Entertainer was on here. I want to shout him out. More people, go watch this. Go share that episode. That was so fun. Ambria Allen sat in for you, Sherri. I wanted to give a quick shout out. Cedric, he's been a star for how long? I obviously have a thing because he's from St. Louis. Like, I have to love him. But he's incredible. What a nice guy.
He was a lot of fun.
I was so happy Kim's microphone messed up for 20 minutes before the show. I'm just chatting with Cedric, having a ball. It was so fun.
I'm gonna go get a new mic. I swear.
I will be there.
I'm gonna get a new mic.
I'll be there in weeks.
I'm just gonna go buy one.
Please don't. Let me.
No, we need one for next week because next week we're gonna have our support a small Black business is Dr. Brittany Cole, MD. I'm gonna have her on. She has skin products. She is on Married to Medicine, and she has, of course, these books, but her products are incredible. So that'll be next week.
When did you stop bringing on all these guests?
Good. That's all I got. I've been holding them. I got a box.
Sure, this is a new Kym. Me and Kym have we've been planning stuff a week ahead. I'm proud of her.
Yeah, I got to produce. Sherri,
No,
because
you have to.
Are being a big show. You got your big talk show. Now you're going to Cleveland. I got to keep it moving in my
I'm not
life.
going to Puerto Rico. I'm going to Cleveland, Kym. I'm writing. I wish I was.
Well, we got to end this podcast because I got to use the bathroom. You know who I'm going to see tonight? Shanice Wilson and Flex, but Shanice's play 44. I got to go see that tonight, but I'm leaving in about an hour, but I got to use the bathroom. You ain't going to let me go? Please let me go. I swear. I got to
There's
pee-pee.
only one.
I got to pee-pee. Please let me go.
Shanice is amazing. She was at Club 14 with Tracy Spencer, and she was amazing. So, yes, let's go. Thank you, everybody. We had such a great time. And thanks for coming to Funny Mama.
Shout out to Logan and Deja.
That's the theater.
Okay, don't say that else. All right, y'all.
Instagram.
Ooh.
Get the tickets.
All
Shout
right.
out to Logan Deja.
Oh,
Midcoast
if you're
Media.
in Cleveland,
Bye, guys. See ya.
Go see the Wiz. All right, bye, y'all.
Okay,
Love
bye.
you.
Speaking of Wiz.
Bye.
Speaking of Wiz.
What?
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherri and Kym. Yeah, that's them. About to throw down again. Tickling the soul.